What is up, my gang? So, in typical me fashion, I am cooking for 3 people enough food, probably feed 100. So, for those of you that don't know, Rebecca's mom is here. And when she's here, I tend to cook a lot. Because here's the thing, right? We all eat, and then Rebecca packs up a bunch of stuff for her to take home with her. So, I don't see what I was looking for. Anyway, so what I'm making tonight is a big ass pot of jambalaya. So let me show you what I have here. Hold on. So to go with the jambalaya, I've got 2 big packs of smoked pork hocks just to get some good smoky flavor. I got 2 big packs of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I've got a pork butt I'm gonna cube up. I got some bacon I'm gonna put in there just to get a little bit of extra grease and flavor. I got a couple of cans. Because her mom doesn't really do hot stuff, these are the mild green chilies. Got some onions, some garlic. People are gonna hate on this, but I'm gonna put in 2 cans each of cream of mushroom, cream of celery, just to get some good creamy, tasty goodness. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of Hillshire Farm smoked sausage. Got a pack of andouille, just for the sake of doing it. Get to the Trinity. I got plenty of bell peppers, onions, 3 things of celery. Towards the end, I'm gonna put in a couple of packs of green onions and parsley. I've got some chicken stock I'm gonna throw in there. And the other night when we did the bell peppers and I stuffed them, we had a ton of the stuffing left over. That stuffing was mostly jasmine rice with a bunch of different types of tomatoes and spices. So I'm gonna repurpose a bunch of that leftover rice. So now I'm gonna spend a bunch of time cutting all this up. And Rebecca ran down to Ace and picked me up a new stand for my cook pot. So my big, huge, like 300 quart, which is an exaggeration, but my 300 quart pot, and I'm gonna start doing some work. So I will see y'all in a minute. So the next thing I'm gonna do, just to get some stuff prepped, because I've kind of skipped a few steps, but I've got a bunch of stuff down below that I'll show you in a minute. But what I'm doing here is I've got some chopped green chilies. These are the mild ones because, you know, I can always add hot stuff to mine and make it hotter. I can't take it out. All right. Now, normally I would do way more stock, but the rice I'm going to use is already cooked. I did the stuffed peppers the other night, and I totally did my math wrong, and I ended up cooking 5 pounds of jasmine rice, and it was way too much. So, sorry, we've got a bunch of rice down there cooked and ready to go. So I'm gonna do 2 things of stock, and I'll go from there once I pour it all in the big pot and see how it does. Blah, blah, blah. Being lazy. I love this stuff. It's, you know, if I'm doing little stuff, I will absolutely get the fresh garlic and I'll smack it and dice it or run it through the thing, but wanting this much, I am not doing all of this by hand. So I debated on pouring the whole thing in, but thinking for the amount that I'm doing, probably about half, 2/3 of it should be good. Get back on there. Now, here's where I might get some grief. But I just happened to be watching a video from Stale Cracker, and I'm gonna tell you, I love his stuff. And one of the things he was saying was, if you want your jambalaya to be creamy and juicy and not worry about it being dry, to dump in some cream of. And what I'm gonna do is 2 cans of cream of mushroom and 2 cans of cream of celery. Parsley. Random parsley. So I'm gonna put these in here. And I'm getting really, really close to being ready to go down and grab the big pot and start putting all this together. But for now, I am going to whisk this up some. Hold on. I still got room in my pot. We're gonna add one more thing. So, I need more kitchen counter space. Boom. Scooch. Now, if I was making this for me, those chilies would have been hot ones. And with this, I would probably add maybe 3 cups for the amount we're doing. But because we're making it for people that don't necessarily want it so hot, we're just going to do a can of that. And I totally made a mess. Oops. So we're going to give this another quick stir. And what I've got left before I get the big pot and I start heating all this up is I got to cut those puppies up. Still a little funkier than I like, but yeah, that's good. So just keeping them in here and covered up. There's parsley and green onions for later, all the meat, and the onions and celery. Like I said, I still gotta cut those up and I'll come back when I do. So I don't know how well this is gonna work, but I'm gonna see. I'm a big fan when you're cutting up your peppers. Cut off the top and bottom. One sliced on the outside. And then down through that slice. And then cut out the pith, right? Especially when you're doing a bunch of them. So what you get is this gorgeous little flat piece. So then what I'll do is I'll cut it down the middle and then I'll dot. So anyway, that's how I cut my peppers. Just thought I'd show you while I'm doing it. So in here I put about a cup of Creole seasoning. I think it was Tony's, and a little bit of I think that was oh geez, chili powder. Oh geez, I can't think. Anyway, so I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna cut all these puppies up, stick them in there, and get it ready to go outside. All right, so those of you that watched the video where I did the crawfish boil and we had the technical difficulties of the stand started leaning in the middle of cooking. Ace had this one. So it's supposed to be all one solid welded piece, and it's supposed to be able to hold a large up to 82 quarts. And I think that guy was 80, so hopefully this will do it. I'm gonna unpack this and get it ready to cook. Okay, so now that it's all put together and hooked up over here, we're gonna see if we can light it and not die. So, supposedly, with the controller up here, I just turn this puppy on and it goes poof. We'll see. Oh, it went poof. All right, so yep, it does the jet engine noise. Hard to see the flame, but do. All right, so I'm gonna go grab that guy, set him over here. We're gonna start dumping stuff in it. All right, so here's take one. This is the pound of bacon and all that smoked sausage and andouille and the smoked pork hocks. I'm gonna let them all sit here and sizzle. Then I will come back. So, the next thing I want to do is, now that this is wintered out and fat down there, I'm going to put it over here, and then I'll come back. So, the next set is probably about 3 or 4 pounds of boneless skinless chicken breast, and 3 to 4 pounds of boneless pork butt that was cut up. So I'm gonna let these all just brown in the good stuff from the bacon and the sausage, and then I'll come back. Holy crap. Those of you that watch the crawfish boil, and we had to do the, oh my god, technical difficulties break because the stand under the pot was bending, right? And we fixed it. We were good. So we bought a new stand. And it's supposed to hold up to an 85 quart pot, so we should be good. And I put together the new stand, and I put the 85 quart pot on it, and I set it on low to start rendering the bacon fat. I come back out, and there's a hole this big in the middle of the damn pot. Hold on, let me show you. There's totally melted aluminum on our deck. Hold on, I'll show you. So yeah, look. Those little silver spots. The damn thing melted. So Rebecca went back to Ace and she was like, is this pot supposed to melt? And they gave her another one and said, no, we'll call it a defect. Now, that said, this new stand with its little jet might be too hot for these pots because, let me show you. So, it's that hole right there, that black spot, I'm waiting for it to freaking melt through. So, I keep scooching everything over the hole. So I'm gonna let the pork and the chicken do its thing for like 30-45 minutes, but dear God, don't melt a hole in my pot. All right, so this guy, onions and celery, gonna dump them in here. Yep, the peppers are coming soon, so see you in a second. So it's time to put all these pretties, I don't know, I lost count. It's probably about 12 different color bell peppers, and we talked about now is when I'm gonna add the like cup of Tony's and a little bit of a no, a little bit of a chili powder. Let me see if I can dump this in. All right. Now, we'll stir this in. And actually, truth be told, I could probably take the sausage and dump it back in. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll come back. So we got everything in it now. We're just letting it simmer. I need to get it back to a good boil and see how it works out. There's still some rice to go. Let's see how it turns out. So I'm not gonna lie, I think this turned out ridiculous. All right, so nice and thick. All right, so it's hold on. time out. Oh. So, I did a little bit of work with the thickness. Added some cornstarch and water, but here's the thing, right? It sticks on the spoon. And oh yeah, that's so pretty. I would have done it a little spicier, but like I told you guys, the mother-in-law doesn't like the quite so spicy piece of sausage. You can, oh yeah. So, I am very happy with the way it turned out. We're gonna freeze a bunch of it, send it home with the mother-in-law, and we're gonna eat, I might eat half of it tonight. Anyway, love you guys.